This is it.
Or well, I'm not.
Okay. Ta-da! But you have to be physically unwell to get diagnosed with a mental illness. Look at that beauty. Did it? I'm really stressed out.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers! I've had to leave work because I got really overwhelmed.
Okay, sounds like you could do with a data hug then.
Yeah. Stressing out.
Each day will get slightly better.
Meet my papa.
Hello.
This is it. This is it. I am about to go upstairs and have my first meal of recovery. And I have never been more terrified in my life. And I've jumped out of a plane. I don't know, make it make sense, okay? So for my first meal, I decided it would be a smart idea to challenge a fear food. If you don't know what a fear food is, it's basically a food that induces a significant amount of anxiety for someone with an eating disorder. I can do a video more in depth on fear foods and why I have fear foods. But basically, for breakfast I'm going to be having Nutri-Grain with full fat milk because there's no place for almond milk here and I'm terrified. I'm just trying to remind myself that this is my first step into getting a life back, and I know that it's going to be scary and I know that this is going to seem hard, but in the long run I know it's going to be worth it, and I'm just trying to remind myself that I will see you up there but with the Nutri-Grain. Far out Brussels sprout. Fuck.
Rose.
I'll do the scary one first, get it over with.
Or well, I'm not sure. I'm possibly getting out Ubies to pick up some ammunition because Steve wants to go hunting today.
It's really yummy.
Soup.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Well, even Mama admitted she didn't go down.
This is it.
Okay.
Tastes really good. Yeah. I'm trying to remind myself that this is my first step in recovery and my first step to happiness. I'm just going to time lapse the rest. Finish the apple. Gone. And if you don't drink the milk at the end, you're a psychopath. Done. Oh.
Well done, Danny.
Whoa! Yeah! We are on our way to the doctor, GP, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we're just going to check I'm physically okay because, yeah, eating disorders do cause physical side effects, even though they're a mental illness. I know I'm low in iron and stuff. We're going to get a, what's it called, a prescription for a blood test or whatever? I don't know what it's called.
That'll do.
That'll do. And I will see you afterwards when I'll also be having my morning snack. Alright, so I lied. The doctor's running behind, which means it's time for morning snack. I've got an LCM bar, which is childhood memory. I'm going to open it and then pick you back up again because I can't, I've got one hand. Hang on. Okay, I have it. I'm going. Okay. Well, it would be great if I could open it. Oh my gosh! It smells like my lunchbox when I was a kid. Okay. I'm not even scared for this one, I'm just excited. Oh my god, it's so good. It tastes like when I was a kid. I'm not scared at all. This is pure excitement. I feel like a child again. Right, I'm going to finish this and then I'll see you again. Finished it in like 2 seconds because it was so good. And I just thought I'd take that moment to kind of point out that you don't need to be scared of every food in recovery. It's not a thing that needs to be a huge, oh, I'm so scared and shaking, because yes, there are going to be moments like that, like me with breakfast this morning. I was quite literally shaking. I was terrified. But you can also be excited. You don't have to be terrified. And I was so excited for that. And I'm not feeling guilty. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like little Danny again, because that just tasted like my childhood. So I just thought I'd make that as a wee PSA that you don't need to be nervous for everything, and you're still valid even if you're excited to eat your food. So that's that, and I will see you again at lunchtime. Ta-da! Lunch! So here we have a ham wrap with ham, cheese, which is a bit of a fair food, but actual cheese, lettuce, spinach, tomato, carrot, and we have some shapes, my love, my life, my childhood fave, and we have, I don't know if you can see that, a Quest dipped chocolate chip protein bar. Boom bam bow pow. Okay, so we've got lunch, the happening. We've got Mum here eating a wrap with me.
Hello.
And I'm going to do a wee chat while I eat. I'm not even nervous. Same thing as before. You don't need to be nervous to eat things. I mean, it's okay if you are. But it's also okay if you aren't. So, a wee life update. We went to the doctors. I'm physically healthy, which is good. And then we got a wee prescription, and I went and did a blood test, so we'll get those results when they happen. And yeah, so that was basically that. All we've got left to do today is an appointment with my dietitian, which we're going after this.
Donald was great though, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, Donald was really amazing. He's my doctor, by the way. He was really understanding, he was really positive, it was really good, so I'm really pleased with that. And I think it's so important to get a doctor that understands what they're doing with eating disorders and is positive about it and supportive and knows the right things to say and is willing to help, no matter what your physical health is like. Another thing I want to touch on is this whole stigma around like people with eating disorders feeling the need to be physically unwell, whether that be underweight or like got really bad bloods or a bad heart or dying or need to be in hospital. You don't need to get to that point to recover. I'm not at that point. I'm not letting myself get to that point, and I'm recovering now, and that is okay. And you don't need to wait until you get to that point. You can start recovery at any time.
Correct. I think that's a really important point, Denny, and I agree with you completely. That weight has nothing to do with it. It's what's going on in the head. Yeah, it's what you're telling yourself in your head. So, yeah.
It's a mental illness, not a physical one. And the fact that having a certain BMI is still a requirement to get diagnosed with anorexia is so effed up. Like, you have to be physically unwell to get diagnosed with a mental illness. That makes no sense. So, breaking the stigma, like queen I am, recovery queen. And I'm going to time-lapse this now because we've not got much time. But enjoy watching me eat a wrap and shapes and a protein bar real quick. Last bite.
Woohoo!
Did it. Finished lunch. I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling any guilt, which is really relieving.
Good.
I hope that's going to stay like that for the rest of the day. I will see you at my next snack. Hi. I'm back. We are challenging a fear food. Again, I will do a full video on fear foods. Today we have chocolate. A Gillian chocolate it is, which is the love of my life, but also terrifying for me. But there is no good and bad foods. Food is just food whether you like it or not. and you've just got to eat the food you enjoy and you'll be happier in life. And that's what I'm trying to tell myself by eating chocolate. Cheers! Oh, that is just heavenly. It's so good. Okay, I'm going to time lapse it now, but chocolate for a snack. So I just had my appointment with my dietitian. She's like specialist in eating disorders. She's really good. I'm very, very honoured to be able to have access to that. Yeah, I just had my appointment with her and it was really good. We just kind of talked about what my goals need to be for the first like 6 weeks. And for me it's eating regularly, eating enough. And it's all about experimenting and finding what's right for me. So I just need to get used to the fact that there's not going to be anything set in stone. It's going to be experimenting. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed by everything. It's kind of all sitting in concrete now into my head that this is really happening. It's scary. I'm very much scared, but I'm also so excited. Even just today after breakfast, lunch and 2 snacks, I feel like I have so much energy. Like I could run a marathon right now kind of energy. It's insane. Whereas yesterday I didn't have really any energy to get out of bed because I was just so physically and mentally exhausted. So even just one day in recovery has given me so much energy. It's amazing. We just went to the supermarket. I got Mentos. As a spontaneous thing, I decided I really, really wanted some. And then my first thought was, no, because that's not what you've got on your plan and that's not right. Wrong! It is right because it's what I want. So that is what I'm getting. So we are walking back home and I'm going to enjoy these while we walk. Look at that beauty. So in here we've got cheese supreme Doritos, beef mince with tomato sauce in it, plenty of cheese. You can never have too much cheese with your nachos, and sour cream. Huge challenge for me, definitely. Every single ingredient in this bowl is a fair food, but I'm ready for it. Got this.
Got that cheese.
Or as Alzani's mum would say, go for it. Oh, I've forgotten how to eat nachos. Okay, got a good distribution of minced cheese and sour cream on the chip. And then you gotta... So, I'm going to briefly do a wee chat and then I'm going to eat the rest of it off camera because my camera's going flat. But what I wanted to talk about is, between when you last saw me with the Mentos and now, I've experienced quite a bit of guilt. It's been quite hard. Yeah, kind of just really been struggling with the whole concept of eating more. I went on to social media and I went on to TikTok because I have made my TikTok following page a safe space for me, and I followed all these different accounts that post about their recovery, and I just went onto TikTok and was able to scroll through my following page and I felt better because it was all just so positive and uplifting and people posting about their recovery wins. Accounts that don't make me feel good or help me in a positive way, I unfollowed them. And so the reason I'm bringing this up is because I want to emphasize how incredibly important it is to be following positive accounts and uplifting accounts that make you feel good about yourself. I'm going to post a TikTok and put all the accounts that I follow that are uplifting and positive in the comments, and I just so urge you to go follow them and edit your following page and just really make it something that's positive for you, because I was really not feeling great, and I was able to turn on TikTok and know it's a safe space that can make me feel better, and so I have felt less guilty. I am terrified right now doing what I'm doing because it's a mixture of guilt and fear foods, but I feel better knowing that I'm not alone in it. There's other people out there recovering with me. So I'm going to get on and eat these because they're freaking delicious. Did it! I felt the fear and I did it anyway. I'll see you next time, which will probably be tomorrow morning, if not tonight. So ta-da! Breakfast! So today we have a protein shake, a royal gala apple, which is the best apple, you can't argue with me on that one, and fear food today is a bagel. But we've got half with cream cheese and half with Biscoff, which is terrifying, but I freaking love Biscoff. Thanks to Alzani, she got me on that one. But you gotta get the thick layer, like on everyone, and you got to get full coverage. Okay, that's the only way you can do spreads. No skimping in this joint. Alright, so woke up this morning and felt really guilty about yesterday, but I'm pushing through and keeping on going for day 2. Breakfast, regretting picking a fear food, but I know in the long run I'm going to be grateful that I did it. So we'll start with a sip of the protein shake. Cheers. I love this protein shake, it's so good. Then we're going to do the bagel. So this one's got cream cheese, and there's so much cream cheese on it, it's so good. There's so much spread on it you can't see the hole in the bagel. I'm really stressed out.
Yeah, well, just do what you just did. There you go. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it, and you're worth it.
Biscoff has got to be my favourite food. This is your sign to feel the fear and do it anyway, and go grab a fear food with me. Get some apple up in there. Look at that beauty. 3 pieces of apple at once.
Ah, there you go.
Protein shake, done, gone. Apple, done, gone. Bagel, done, gone. I did it. Breakfast is definitely the hardest meal for me, and I was really terrified for that Biscoff and the bagel, and I used full fat cream cheese spread, which is also a fear for me. But I did it. And now I'm going to get going and keep busy so I can distract myself from any unhelpful thoughts. So I will see you at morning snack. Peace out. Morning snack! Here we have got some raspberries and custard. Yeah, look at that. Is that not just beautiful? So, I freaking love custard so much. But this freaks me out at the same time because it's not a low fat or low sugar custard. It is normal custard, which is the best custard, okay? Take a shot every time I say custard. But what's the biggest challenge for me right now is that I am home alone. There is nobody here to hold me accountable for what I'm doing, but I'm still choosing to eat it. And my eating disorder is a little bit pissed off. It's kind of telling me like, but you could just not eat it and no one will know. But that's not recovery and that's not helpful. So you just gotta do it anyway, even if you're by yourself. It's not an excuse to not eat. So cheers. I'm gonna try the custard first. It is so good. Wow. God was having a good day when he created berries. That is for sure. But I'm feeling a lot better after breakfast. Breakfast wasn't really a good time for me. I'm going to stir this all together. That's another thing that freaks me out, is having things mixed together. I don't know why. So I am going to eat this and watch some Alzani. We love Alzani. She's like one of the biggest reasons I've chosen recovery. Definitely recommend checking out her channel. She's so inspiring. And I will see you when I finished it. Did it. Yum, that was so good. Peace out. I'm back with lunch, which I'm also by myself for again, and I'm still doing it. So today we've kind of got like a wee snacky thing. So we've got protein bar. If you're eating protein bars because you feel you should have protein bars rather than a chocolate bar, then you shouldn't be eating protein bars. But I genuinely enjoy these for the taste, not just because they're a health food. I'm going to be challenging a whole banana, which I know sounds totally bizarre to a healthy mindset, like it's a banana. And then another scary thing here is a wee little Greek yogurt tub with caramel sauce on it, which I'm so excited about, but so terrified for that. And then also we've got 3 rice cakes, just to show you how completely illogical eating disorders are. Is I'm scared of flavoured rice cakes. If you give me a plain rice cake, we're good, we're chill, I'll eat it. But the second it's got flavouring on it, I'm scared of it. We're gonna do this. I'll start with the banana. Oh my gosh. I can't remember the last time I ate a banana like this. Okay. Oh, that's Loki bomb. Oh my gosh, it's my cat! Everyone meet Marley. But I just want to try everything on camera. So next we're going to try protein bar. Beautiful. So good. So good. Okay, I can do this. Look at that sausage. Little Danny would love this. It's really good. Okay, I'm gonna do another one because it's scaring me. Okay, flavoured rice cakes. Okay, this is like a little Danny staple. I used to love flavoured rice cakes. Okay. I'm gonna get on with the rest of this and I will see you when I've finished it. I did it. It was all really yummy. Feeling not great, to be honest. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm kind of feeling not positive. That doesn't make sense. I feel like my eating disorder is getting quite pissed off and I'm just trying not to listen to it and to remind myself that what I'm doing is a good thing and I should be proud of myself. I might go on a wee walk as a wee refresher. I have work tonight and I'll be eating my afternoon snack in the car on the way there, so I'll try my best to film that. I am going to work in my super sexy hot girl work uniform with my super sexy clown boots. Eating on the go for some reason scares me. Pringles. This is quite a big fear. These were a massive binge food for me when I was struggling with binge eating disorder. Slightly terrified, but freaking love Pringles. We have the Pringles here. I'm going to start them and then get on with driving the rest of the way to work. Cheers! Oh, it's really good. Now I've just got to finish the rest. I will see you at dinner. So things didn't quite go as planned, but I know I said I was going to be real and raw, so that's what I'm doing. I've had to leave work because I got really overwhelmed. So I'm just trying to take deep breaths and I'm going to FaceTime my dad now. Because one thing that's so important is using your support system and reaching out for help when you need it. I'm feeling really mentally drained and it's really discouraging for me because I'm feeling drained after just 2 days of recovery and I don't know how I'm meant to keep going forever if I'm this drained after just 2 days, and I'm stressing out about dinner and having to eat so late because it's breaking one of my rules, and I'm also having a cookie, and so I was like, okay, I need to go home because I'm not mentally in a good place. And then on my way out, this guy in the office commented and said, have you lost weight? And it's freaked me out because it makes me realise that people are noticing my weight, and if they're noticing my weight loss, then they're going to notice my weight gain, and that stresses me out.
Okay, sounds like you could do with a data hug then.
Yeah.
Just remember the first day or two is going to be the hardest.
Yeah. I'm trying to remind myself that.
You're challenging some fairly well-established habits and taking them head on and telling them to fuck off, and that doesn't go easily in your brain, so...
No. I'll see you soon.
Okay, darling. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
This is the last thing I want to do right now.
I know.
It's why I need to do it.
I know.
Stressing out.
Each day will get slightly better, on average.
Oh.
It's not going to kill you.
I feel like it might.
Well, even though you're shaking, you're making progress.
Yeah.
Nibble by nibble.
So what I'm taking as a learning out of this, or trying to, is that there's going to be good moments and bad moments, and recovery isn't going to be perfect, but despite how hard your eating disorder fights back, you have to fight back stronger. It's so important. And I'm just going to keep going. And I'm going to finish this last bite. Cheers. Cookie time. Alright. Who knew a cookie could be so intimidating? As Elzani's mum would say, go for it. Your eating disorder tells you to do something, so you do the opposite. Opposite actions. It's really fucking good. I love Subway cookies. Really feeling the fear right now. I don't even know why. I don't know why I'm so scared right now. I think I'm just really tired. But I've just got to get through this, and I know I'll feel stronger because of it. Tomorrow's a new day, and I'm sure I'll be feeling better after a good sleep. I may be crying right now, but I'm feeling strong. And I'm feeling ready. Started crying again.
That's alright.
Last bite. Cheers! I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better now. Yeah, I've gone through it and I'm feeling strong again.
That was a little diggy.
Did it. So, that brings me to the end of the vlog, finishing it with a bang. I'll see you for my next YouTube video. A reminder that I am posting on TikTok daily. My TikTok is going to be on the screen, because I'm magical and can do that. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and comment any requests on videos you want to see in the future that might be helpful for you, or things that you just want to know. Meet my papa.
Hello.
I love you all, and have a good day, morning, night, evening, afternoon. I'll see you all next time. Peace out.